You have a job.
What is it?
You have to say welcome to Vlogmas Day 19.
But Mom,
Yeah.
is there any way while I'm walking,
Yeah.
is there any way I can, like, you can make it turn into a time lapse?
Yeah, but you're not going to be walking for very long, so it's going to be a very short time lapse. Ready, set, go. Oh, close the door behind you, please.
I need you to say, welcome to Vlogmas Day 19.
Oh. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 19! Hello and welcome to my truest form. This is editing Jamie. This is what I look like every single morning. Before I log on and say hi. So I've got good news, well, good news and bad news. Bad news is my editor is ill. She's also the one that does a lot of our graphic design. She's like our go-to artsy person. She's not feeling well. She said she's on 3 different kinds of cold medication. So that stinks for her. She only does my main channel stuff. I still do all my personal channel stuff. But good news is that means that she can't edit my video, my presentation that's due on Friday, in time for us to get all the paperwork done around it, and she would also be the one doing the worksheet. So I just called our project manager and I was like, I think we should like push the talk or cancel it or something, because if I still sound like this, I mean, I can probably push myself to try to sound more normal and speak really airy and then a lot more of a head voice, and so you just can't quite tell as much, but that stinks. But if I feel like this and our editor slash graphic designer feels like this, then we're probably not going to be putting together like A+ work. So our customer service specialist slash in-house florist slash Texie Becky is gonna email this gal and just be like, we can't have it to you by Friday. It's just not, it's not happening. So good news. If I'm doing it, I'm not doing it till the new year. That's just gonna have to be a boundary that we put up. I use the word boundary like as liberally as people use the word trigger on TikTok. That's not what I'm trying to do. But it's just, it doesn't make sense. We cannot pull it off in time. So today's video is uploading. It's 12:40. I'm gonna go wash my hair. The kids are all hanging out together. All 4 of them are hanging out and it's super cute. So I'm gonna go wash my hair. Elias is napping during his lunch break because he's feeling poorly. I'm shocked it took him this long to go down, because normally he is the one that goes down the first and the hardest and the longest with colds. So unfortunately, the fact that it didn't come until this late, I'm worried that he's gonna be still feeling poorly for Christmas. So I'm gonna keep cranking him full of Zicam. I will make him a licorice root tea when he gets up to help him with decongestion. Uh-oh, goats are yodeling. I wonder if they got out again. Which I haven't really explained. We think that, I might have explained, we think there's something going on with the with the power source for our electric fencing, which is causing the goats to just like jump over it because it's not shocking them. So the strength of this electric fence, is supposed to be really, really, really high, like super high, because goats are notorious little escape artists. So the fact that I'm hearing one of them like kind of bleeding right now, and bleating with a T, means that somebody might have gotten out. But we think the power source, it's solar powered, either might not be working or the fence line is shorting out, so it's not zapping, it's not sending a course throughout the entire thing, which is why they keep getting out, which is why you keep hearing us talk about like, oh, the goats are out again, because something is going on with them. Okay, enough about this, because I still have to go record an intro for today's YouTube video that's going live. And this is what my face looks like, and by YouTube video I mean main channel. You know, where there's like lots of subscribers. I gotta go fix this. No one's gonna take this seriously. I feel like a new woman. I still need to do my hair and my makeup. My main channel video is supposed to go up in 3 hours, so I've got time. It's really, our internet's not that slow, so I can get it uploaded in time still. But before I move any further, I really want to get my bread going. So this is gonna be our sandwich loaf, and this is gonna be the rolls. Oh, are you okay? I'm sorry. I'm gonna get this dough turned out. This is something called a Pullman loaf tin, and this is what we make our sandwich bread in. It actually has a lid that slides on top if you want perfectly square pieces of bread, but I don't. I honestly should probably cut back this recipe a little bit because it always bubbles out over the top a lot. But I keep forgetting to when I'm actively making the dough, and then I get to this part and I'm like, whoops. And then this will turn into the rolls for Christmas Day. So I'm gonna get that going right now. And again, I'm gonna do it directly on my countertop because I don't have a cutting board that's big enough to really do this size of loaves. Actually, I have one. I probably should be using that. Oh well. Too late. Oh dear. That's pretty clean, all things considered. I know so many people that will like get so much tension in their bread. I never do that, ever. I literally just kind of get it all together. I mean, look at me now, like trying to get a little tension in it. But this, some people will actually like really pull against it so they can almost get like a really tight skin on their bread. And I don't bother with that. I honestly, like, I know so many people do gorgeous, gorgeous loaves, but this is just gonna be sandwich bread. So it doesn't need to be pretty. There we go. That one's in there. And now, set that off to the side, get myself some more flour. And it's time to start working on my sandwich loaf, but I do need, or not sandwich loaf, working on my rolls. But I need my 9x13 out first. I should have thought this through. Whoopsies. Done and done. I managed to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30 rolls out of this one recipe. And then I've got my sandwich loaf. Like I told you, not cute, but it'll rise and kind of smooth out. I don't care if it splits. I actually don't even take the time to like use a bread lame and cut it and make cool designs. I don't care. It's totally fine. Would I like to eventually make gorgeous, gorgeous round artisan loaves? Yes. But at this point, I'm just excited to feed my family and get that done. And I don't have time for that today. So, love when people, sorry, that's our trash compactor because our house was built in the 70s. Love when people make gorgeous loaves. Absolutely love it. I just am never one of them. Always want to be, never really am though. It is now, let's see, that took me about 20 minutes to get all that done, which was great. It's just, bread is cathartic, bread is therapy. But now I need to go do my hair and my makeup so I can film my little intro and hopefully have that done before my mom gets here. She's coming to pick up the car seat and the car seat base for my brother and sister-in-law and their baby. I think I told you all about him. He's 2 months younger than Millie. So they didn't have to travel with a car seat, and we obviously upgraded and bought the other one for her to go into now because she's huge. So she'll be by in a bit. I also love multitasking. We all know this, no one's surprised. So I think I'm going to find my book. I caved and got an Audible account so I could listen to this book that I purchased that I've been wanting to read for a while but have not had the time. So I've actually been listening to it and having it open next to me and just highlighting the things that are cool, that like are really resonating with me. So I'm gonna go throw my headphones in, do that, hopefully get some semblance of order here and I can get my video done. It's not a different day, it's the same day. My sister finally brought over those pants that she was telling me about. And this is not gonna be like a full body shot because we're in the bathroom. But they fit and the length is perfect. I see like I'm showing off these pants. A neighbor gave them to her and my sister's way too tiny for these. These are Wranglers and they're like the perfect like just retro vibe flare, so I chucked off those. She also sent over another pair that work really well too, but I wanted to try them on, and I'm gonna be totally honest, I tried them on with like shapewear and I couldn't get them to zip, and I was like, okay, well, a little bit more time, right? We just had a baby, it's totally fine, a little bit more time. God, freaking flies are driving me insane. And then I was like, you know what, why don't you take the shapewear off and just try it again? And I did, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. New clothes are super fun. New jeans for me are like the most fun because those are really hard. The inseam on these is 34 inches and they're just touching the ground. Like I could not wear heels with these. So as you can imagine, if you know anything about inseams of pants, that's pretty long, you know? So finding something that hits the ground is like very rare for me. Finding something that's long enough to wear with heels, extra rare. So I am blow drying my hair. Oh, I should say blow drying and styling. I got my main channel video up, should be going right now. The loaf of bread is in the oven. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm just gonna try to do a faux blowout on my hair because I do not have the patience to sit here with a round brush and try to do that. One thing about me is I have zero qualms, zero, spending an obscene amount of time on my hair. Like I will spend an hour and a half, 2 hours on my hair if I know that will help it to look good for the next 3 or 4 days. I'm gonna do that. Look at how awful this looks. Can you see how badly I need a trim? So I'm also, no, that's not gonna work. You're way too low. I'm also 100% down to be the first person to try like a viral hair hack. I love my hair, which is why it's been so hard to have it so short. But yeah, the best way that I can get a blowout look-alike is with a 1-inch curling iron and either letting it set in, Velcro rollers, or this light is gonna drive me nuts. Either in Velcro rollers or in hot rollers. But today I'm doing Velcro rollers because those do not require time to heat up. And unlike some of my other hairstyles, I will actually pull the curling iron, I will wrap it all the way to the end of the strand. And drop that out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take this and unravel the curl and just wrap it around. Make sure the end gets tucked up in there and pull it all the way down. And I will let my curls set in this. This will give me a much more like loose blowout look, but I'm also still going pretty tight. Oh, I gotta clip these. Pretty tight with the Velcro rollers because I want them to hold a tighter curl for a longer period of time. So that means in a couple days they're still gonna look great. But if I went for a loose curl now, they're not gonna look as good in 2-3 days. Okay, I need to go get the pins. I also might need to put down the baby. That took a hot minute because baby needed to go to sleep but didn't want a nurse to sleep. She just wanted to cry and then be... I was like this close to getting the bouncy ball, the yoga ball, out of her room. And then tonight we used it and I was like, never mind, we're keeping it in there. So I'm gonna keep my hair like this purely for entertainment purposes. What do you think, sweetie? Does mommy look good?
You're beautiful.
Thank you so much. While the curls cool, even though the first ones are definitely cool to the touch. So are the last ones. But basically, I let it sit in this to set. If the curl cools in its curled position, then it holds it better. But I still have to put away stuff that my mom dropped off earlier. My mom brought over asparagus for me to cook for Christmas Day. Shh.
Asparagus.
Asparagus. And then she got some berries, which will be delicious for our charcuterie, and some grapes. Livy made pancakes this morning, is just now putting the griddle away. That's what all that noise is. Shh. So these will be nice and pretty on the trays. She also brought meats and cheeses, but those were already put away. So I'll just need to do this. And I think instead of doing like the big epic charcuteries that I normally do, I'm gonna try to have like little mini ones done for each day. Because usually I like to do a really big one, but then we don't finish it. Especially if we're having, oh dear. What is this? I've held babies that are less wiggly than this. Especially if we're having a really big meal. Directly afterwards, it doesn't make sense to like go all out, you know what I'm saying? Silas! What? Can you fix the cushion, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi!
Did you know that you were recording? Oh, just look it up.
Tonight I am bound and determined, I tell you, to make sure we've got enough stocking stuffers for everybody. So, I'm gonna go through what I can and show y'all. What do you guys normally do in your stockings? Do you have like a set thing that you do? We normally do snacks and like little things. Some people I know will do like a bunch of toys, they'll do fun stuff like that, but like we're like, we try to keep it convenient and keep it to, oh my goodness, this fridge is overflowing. Good thing we don't have any milk right now. Goat's milk, that is. We try to keep it to consumables, things that will typically disappear. So we're not just like adding more to the chaos, but just special treats and snacks and stuff. Except for this year for, you know, doing a couple, oh, I already showed you one a couple days ago. So, because we need those. So, that'll be fun. But let me know what you guys do for stocking stuffers in the comments, because if I need them, I'll probably go shopping for them tomorrow or the next day. And I could use any input I could get. Look at this loaf. Isn't that gorgeous? And I tried something different with this one, so I'm like petting it. I can't wait to try it. Like I can't, I wish you could smell this. That's so good. For tonight's dinner, we are doing those pre-made enchiladas I did forever ago. Actually, I forget when I did those. And we are doing rice-a-roni. And actually, I think it's because of one of you guys. I was talking about making rice-a-roni, and one of you was like, actually, I don't use that anymore because it has MSG in it. So I'm using the last of the packages we have left, but not using the seasoning packet, which is what has the MSG in it. And instead, oh, see how that's getting all nice and the vermicelli's getting all toasted? It's kind of the same exact idea of what you do with your arborio rice for risotto. Instead, I'm gonna use a whole collection of spices, the cleaner's not included, a whole collection of spices to kind of make my own. So I've got chili powder, paprika, chives, sumac, which is like almost like a tangy spice. It's really good. I've got cilantro. I'll do a little dash of cayenne pepper, not too much because the kids don't like it spicy. This is the elote seasoning, which basically is an amalgamation of all of these things, but thrown all together. So, you know, just in case I screwed up, I got that on hand. Maybe a dash of cumin, but someone doesn't like the flavor of cumin too much. I'm not going to name any names.
I just don't like when it overpowers it.
That's fair. It's a very strong flavor. And then I will add garlic powder and onion powder, although this needs more powder in it. And instead of cooking the rice in water, you guys could probably already predict what swap I'm going to make. I'm going to cook it in broth. So it'll add just a little bit more nutrition and make it extra delicious. I actually can see the browning better in the camera than I can in person. Isn't that wild? Like this is noticeable in person, but the rest of it is less noticeable. Another swap that I could make if I wanted to is instead of using butter for this, I could use tallow or lard. But because we have so much grass-fed butter on hand, I figured might as well just use that. That would be another really nutritious swap to make. Because from what I understand, and I know, stay with me, my hair still looks like this. From what I understand, lard and tallow are super high in vitamins, B vitamins and D vitamins specifically. So finding ways to incorporate those is awesome. Especially ways that don't require, hold on, words are coming. Don't require, nope, that isn't liquid. Because sometimes when I use tallow or lard in a soup, it almost, when it cools, it leaves like a graininess to it, which is not appetizing. But if you can cook it into something like this, it's delicious. No exaggeration, that might be the best loaf of sourdough I've ever made.
Oh, I totally agree with you.
Isabella?
Yeah, it's good for like,
So good, right?
So good.
Okay.
It's so good.
The flavor is unparalleled. Unparalleled, I tell you. So last night I was making both of them and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try a little experiment, okay? I'm gonna try it. So the sandwich bread that we use, or that we make, usually calls for like 1,000 grams of flour. It calls for 40 grams of fat. And so I've always used an oil, avocado or olive oil. And last night I was like, I'm gonna try some tallow. This bread is the most insane. Now, it's for some reason came out a little bit more, well, I know actually, I probably cut into it too soon. So I didn't give it time to like cool to room temp before I cut it open. And it's somewhere in the proofing process is a little bit off because it's still a little bit spongy where it shouldn't be. However, the flavor of this is without a doubt absolutely unparalleled. It doesn't taste beefy, but it tastes way more savory. I can't even explain it. Is that a good way of even putting that? It doesn't taste beefy, it just tastes more savory.
yeah, I don't know, more savory. It just tastes really good.
It's the best sandwich bread I've ever made in my life. It's so good. And then we've got the refried beans happening right here that Elias usually adds a bunch of cheese to and some black pepper, so I went ahead and did that. And then the rice is right here and hopefully should be done pretty soon. But for right now, I'm actually going to take my hair out because I can't stand vlogging like this any longer. And even though my family is used to these sorts of shenanigans, that doesn't mean you guys have to be subjected to it. Step 1, get all these out without losing half of your scalp.
Ooh, curly.
Ooh, curly! Ready?
Watch your head.
Thank you.
I just imagine you going, trying to flip your hair.
Whoa. What do you think? Does it look good? Admittedly, it's a little 70s-esque at the moment, but this is a trust the process kind of thing, and this, as this falls, is gonna look so glorious. In fact, the hope is, tomorrow that it'll look great. So we're just gonna have to deal with me being the, what's the mom's name from that 70s show? I never really watched it. It's just gonna be those hair vibes for the rest of the night. Are you being cute? Are you being cute? No. Are you dead inside?
Watch what happens when I flip this, though. Hold on.
Wait for it.
It's still just glaring.
You can't quite see. Can you bring it a little closer? Oh, who is that? Who is that? She loves her own face.
We forgot Holly Jolly Find. She's an astronaut. Well, I don't know. It looks kind of like a helicopter to me. And there's just descending or ascending. I'm not sure. You know which one it is?
Ascending.
Ascending? You think they're ascending?
Yes.
Wonder what they're gonna do next. We haven't been doing Holly Jolly Fine. All Vlogmas for some reason. Go, 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 go. Okay.
It is time.
We are going through stocking stuffers that we got for Dad and Silas, the boys. So hopefully Mom will approve.
Hopefully.
We always sit at this, like, in this
Because it's a great
specific
spot.
pose, and almost every single Vlogmas. Just a little head.
It's like the perfect tripod level.
You can
And
just
then
see
you
it.
just see the little head. Okay, so I like to make sure that there is an even amount in everyone's stocking. So usually I'm the one shopping with everyone, kind of being like, oh, you should go add this, or don't forget to get that. But they did shopping without me. And so I just want to go through, hello sir, I just want to go through and make sure that there's like an even amount. Those are some giant bags. Okay, that there's an even amount per person per stocking. So if someone's stocking is a little lacking, I can go pick some more up at like Walmart or the grocery store or whatever. So that's actually normally what I do. Yeah, you guys probably didn't know that.
No.
Yes. Welcome to being a teenager. You can hear all the secrets. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, this is Silas's. It's a giant bag of popcorn.
Millie, you want to hold it?
Cheese popcorn. To be exact.
That's gonna fit super well in his stocking.
I know, but here's what I was thinking. Usually, like...
There's
last year
usually
we
a
had-
couple things that are
Yeah.
too big. Ah, yes, I know. It's more
And then...
cheesy.
So it's like, might as well. No, unless these were for Silas. Wait, did you put more in the cart? Oops. This was the original plan because it was smaller and would fit near the top of
Puffles. So are they puffed pretzels?
Yes. Either way, that can go to Dad if we want to. I don't know.
They both like cheese.
They both like cheese, but Silas loves cheese.
Dad gets wrecked by cheese though.
He does. Recently, Silas has been really into Hello Kitty,
Mm-hmm.
and we saw Pez just sitting out on one of the shelves, and
They
we're
had
like,
a
we have to find a Pez section. We
Yeah.
found a Pez section, and it has Hello Kitty.
That's
We're
super
like,
cute.
Yes. And
Oh.
then
Perfect for Dad.
sugar nuts.
Okay, can I tell you?
Yeah.
While filming, and you guys are like, I don't know if I'm gonna get this. Yeah, no, we should. Dad should just get it. I'm literally looking at the screen going, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. And they're like, oh, I don't know.
I'm like,
Maybe we should get it. And someone's like, ooh, look at the ingredients, just almonds and sugar. Just put it in the cart and we'll think about it. We can always get rid of it later. And I'm like, just buy the nuts. Because this is the kind of thing that your daddy, I wonder if it's gonna focus, would just love. It's literally just almonds and sugar.
And then that's it for the first bag.
Can I get some? Can I?
Oh, yeah.
Here, I'll hand you some stuff.
Go ahead, Liv. You can go next.
Since there's usually some overflowing things, but I thought this would be good.
Did you guys get anything that actually fits?
No! All the things that don't fit are her. They're all her.
So far, we've got, I'm assuming we'll do these for Silas and
Yeah.
these for Dad.
Yeah.
But we've got, I'm assuming this is for Silas?
I mean, it definitely has Dad written all over it.
It does, well, all of this has Dad written all over it.
It does.
It's the gummy Lunchable pizza.
Silas loves Lunchables. And
And then we never buy them because they're garbage.
Yeah.
So you got, you thought, I'm gonna find a worse version.
Yes. And I told her, no, and I even put it back, and she put it back in the cart.
But it's
And
gonna
I
make
was
Silas,
like, no.
it's gonna make Silas pretty happy.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see his face be like, just like,
Like what?
Silas is just like obsessed with these little.
Oh, did you get it for
candy
Si?
holders.
I thought you got it for Dad.
No.
He's gonna be drunk on the power. Silas loves koozies.
He loves
He
koozies.
loves koozies.
And he, especially goofy koozies.
Goofy koozies.
The zipper even works. He'd be like, there you go, koozie.
That's perfect.
I know, so we thought of that.
And then I'm assuming these two are for Dad?
And
Actually,
we also got
that one's,
Dad some dark chocolate orange.
Mhm.
yeah.
And we got Silas some milk chocolate.
Perfect, because we put those in the tote.
And Silas, like, whenever I make stuff, he's like, sweeter, sweeter, sweeter. I'm like, no, this
What?
is sweet
This is
enough.
like your move tonight. Here you go, baby. Shh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. My mom would always put cuties. Well, not always. She would put orange Tic Tacs, or she'd put cuties in the toe of our stockings.
I remember that just always.
I know, orange Tic Tacs are the best. They're the only Tic Tacs worth eating. Okay, you have this one. I'm assuming this is for Daddy. This is one of those jalapeno chomps. We actually, we buy these in bulk. We like have them on order. Oh, nice. From Chomps themselves. They're so clean. I love their ingredients.
Really?
Yep. Just, you can chew on it, baby. You can put little bite marks in it. He won't even care. Super clean ingredients, grass-fed beef, no sugar. Love these. So I'm assuming these are for Daddy.
Yes.
Both of them. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Is
Okay.
this another thing that's not gonna fit?
No, this will fit. This will fit.
Just a
Make it fit.
a can of Crisco and some fishing line and we're in business. Okay, go and jump.
Okay, our dad really loves trail mix and snacks, and so we found this, and I was like, oh, that'll be perfect. It
That looks
seems
really
kind of
good.
small enough, so I think it'll fit. She decided to get it for Silas. Just a little. Again, another thing I told her not to put in the cart.
Yeah, you should never take
What
me
is
shopping
it?
with
What
you.
Just
I love there's no description.
And she was like, Silas is gonna love this.
I was like, you kind of might.
Daddy loves his Tim Tams.
He does.
He loves them in Tim Tams,
We
but
couldn't
they didn't
find
have
them.
those.
I know, but I'm glad you got those. I'm sure he'll enjoy them just as much.
I know, that's where we're like, he's gonna love them. Might as well get them.
Might as well get it.
We texted Mom and we were like, we need help with stuff. Yeah, we got some Dad cream soda since we can't get alcohol yet. Don't worry, we will.
Elias loves a good cream soda, and we like this brand because it's cane sugar, which is awesome.
Amen.
Hey, did you just amen the cane sugar?
Amen.
Amen.
And the last two things that we got for Silas was these little koala.
Oh, those are so good.
They're delicious.
They're so good. Yeah.
And then I saw these, like last minute when we were about to leave. Some jelly beans.
Holiday jelly beans. Let's see if we can.
Focus.
There it goes. There it goes.
Holiday
Cool.
jelly beans, so that will fit in his stocking for sure.
Silas loves a couple of YouTubers that have their own apple juice or fruit juice lines at Walmart. So there's Unspeakable, Aphmau, and then this is Yummo.
I don't think he's ever watched Yummo.
I don't think he's ever watched Yummo, but like this is the same branding as the Unspeakable one, so obviously they're already cool in his mind, even though it's not actually juice. Oh shoot, we got more from Walmart.
Oh no.
Let's grab the camera real quick. I don't know how this is all gonna fit in a single stocking.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like.
But the good news is I didn't really get Dad a whole lot from Walmart, so this is very helpful.
Yeah, we spent less than Dad did for us.
Well, then again, there were.
I was
What'd you do?
art, and I wanted to test, but I didn't want to do it on my hand.
You want
so
to
I
test the colors?
Yes.
Y'all did good. Okay, so who got the best item? I have two favorites, one for each person.
Probably the koozie, am I saying?
The koozie for Silas, yes.
And this for Dad.
You're 100% correct.
It's my favorite too.
those are my favorites for each of them. Okay, so now we need to put each of, oh, do you want, yeah, hold it. Yeah, hold it. Just the slow. Hold it. Not with your mouth. Okay. So it turns out. Hello. I like how before he licks, he like.
It like slowly nips at you.
Oh, excuse you. I heard that. Okay, we forgot that we have another bag for brother.
Mhm.
Which is a problem.
Uh-oh.
Because we already have one of these in there. So Daddy got, this is all the stuff that Daddy got at, you guys got at Walmart. Yeah. Slinky, because, oh, you can't see it. Silas is very into Slinkies right now. So this was a great call. Good job, guys. He's gonna get it super tangled and then get really mad and ask us to untangle it repeatedly, but I'm proud.
Yeah.
Oh.
Extra throw for the burritos. So when we have the game itself, but he likes to steal the burritos out of the game and play with them.
Okay, to be fair, so it's like these little tiny burritos. It's from the game company Exploding Kittens. So it's a super fun game. They actually make a lot.
That's what the company's name.
ExplodingKittens.com. So when Silas was little, he actually he wanted to hold these all the time before he was even like old enough to play it. So my sister-in-law, Elias's youngest sister, actually contacted Exploding Kittens and was like, hey, my nephew's obsessed with this burrito, but he keeps stealing it. Any chance you could have a spare, like you could send to us or something? They sent us one free of charge, and Silas slept with it for like months. Which is possible because we were gonna run out of time.
Not for him, like, just in general.
Genius.
I picked that one.
Genius. Silas loves orange. Silas loves orange. He also loves cars.
It says Fanta on the back of it.
He
I didn't
also
even
loves
notice.
Fanta. And a mystery car, right? Oh, remember how we talked about Unspeakable earlier and things that don't fit in stockings?
Yeah.
He also likes some of Mr. Beast videos. So these are his Feastable cookies.
Actually,
Which
the
actually
chocolate is pretty good too.
The ingredients are surprisingly clean. Like,
Yeah.
you would
Same with their chocolate. Actually.
You would think it would be a lot worse, but it's actually not as bad as so many others. And then a 4x4 Rubik's Cube, because Silas is also very into these right now, which makes it very exciting. The camera is dying. It's time for bed. Everyone say goodnight.
Good night. I'm leaving now. That was supposed to be a lot more dramatic.
It was very dramatic. Finally got that baby down. She has been in rare form. I have nursed this baby to sleep her entire life. Okay, it's the first baby I've ever nursed to sleep, and I'm like, why have I not done this sooner? It's so easy. It's so easy. And yet, for some reason, the last handful of days, my baby goes, no, I don't want it. What? I don't want it. What do you mean you want it? I want you to hold me, but not too close, and rock me, but not too hard, just like a soft rocking. And if that doesn't work, I'd like for you to move to the yoga ball and do a gentle bouncing until I fall asleep, but I will not nurse to sleep. Why? Because I'm a baby, and I have the legal right to change my mind whenever I feel like it. And then couple that with a series of 35 to 45 minute naps in the late afternoon or early evening. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing. So I just got her down. Finally, gosh, what time is it? 10:47 p.m. And she's gonna be awake in like another 2-3 hours. I'm not kidding, this baby is an absolute delight. I think she probably has the same cold that the rest of us got, but she just is like mildly snotty. Maybe she has a sore throat. Obviously she can't communicate that. She doesn't sound hoarse. But she's exhausting right now. I'm just gonna level with you, she's exhausting right now. I was gonna go through the girls' stocking stuffers. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and do it real quick because I kind of just want to give up, but I'm gonna do it. I committed to doing this with you guys. I told you I'd show you. So let's turn this light on. Let's do it real quick. You know what I'm gonna do for energy? My mom makes these every year, and she brought them by earlier today. I'm whispering like someone else might hear me, but no one else is awake. But like, I don't trust them, okay? I don't trust them. Not with this, it's too precious. She makes chocolate covered pretzels every single year. Every year. And she has graham crackers, but I don't care about those. I care about these. These are these sourdough pretzels, the crunchy ones you get from Costco. And she, since I have been, gosh, Mom, I don't even know when you started doing these. She started making these. And of course, she only makes them because my baby brother is coming to town. But she brought us a tin for my family. So I have to hide them for when my brother comes over because he's obsessed with them. But they're just the perfect mix of just salty and sweet and crunchy and delicious. And you know I don't love sweets, but these, it's the salt. The salt makes it. Confirm what Daddy got for the girls and see if I have to order anything. My hair doesn't normally fall out this much, but see how the ends kind of look like they've been styled with a round brush? I gotta kind of go back through and retouch it up tomorrow, and I don't understand why this section is curling in. But it kind of gives that big bouncy curl look. This side just fell out completely though. All of that time filming with those stinking Velcro curlers in for it to fall out. 3.5 years in, and I'm still getting used to how to do my hair in Texas humidity sometimes because she does not want to cooperate. Okay. So my guess is Elias got almost identical things for the girls because we tend to do that. 1, so they don't fight. 2, so it's easy to grab 2 of the same thing. And 3, because it's hard to grab 2 things that are of equal value but different, unless they offer different colors. They're identical twins, folks. It's been a rough decade and a half, okay? Looks like we have a popular menu item. There's those. He also got the most gigantic sausage link beef jerky snack, cheddar and uncured bacon. We're going off a theme here. Ooh, the girls love Pockies, and I hate when they have Pockies because they eat them like bite, like they're like rabbits, but they love them. What is this? Oh, how fun! Sour candy sticks, no added dyes. That's fantastic. Good job, Daddy. Oh, we got more of those jelly beans just making the rounds. Some pho, a little like cup of pho. That's awesome. Chicken lemongrass flavored. That's, don't read it, don't read it, don't read it, don't read it. Let the children enjoy it. One of those honey sticks. I wonder if he got 2 of these. If he did not get 2 of these, this one's for Isabella because homegirl loves tea. loves it. Speaking of which, bubble tea. You guys, they love boba. They love it. All right, so that's a pretty decent haul. Let me just double check. Aha, okay, so he varied up the flavors. So we have, no, that was the same. These look like, is it, oh, this has got to be them. This is them. This is the, is it Eton Mess? Eton Mess? The little, they're from London. I had them in London. They were the only candy that we got there that I actually really liked. Why am I getting so excited? I didn't realize that they had these. I was right. Same brand, Candy Kittens. Oh, it's just a different flavor. That was instantaneous. Elias and I went to an M&S in Brighton and grabbed some of these, but in the, I don't know if it's Eton or Eton Mess flavor. That's so sweetly nostalgic. I loved those candies. Oh, I would love to get my hands on some of those. That's sweet. I do like sour melon candies. More of the boba tea and then more of the pho. Everything else looks like it's, oh, okay. So we went for a milk chocolate with this one. My guess is so they can kind of swap around and trade them, right? Or are they both milk? No, one's dark, one's milk. Okay. So good news. It feels like the stockings are pretty well matched, including some of the things that I got for the kids. I got some like decks of cards, but not like regular cards, but like games that are in the shape of cards. Does that make sense? For the 3 kids, and I also got Elias a deck of cards that hopefully will be here soon. But I do feel like I'm lacking a little bit on Elias's, like I like shopping for Elias's stockings, so I'm a little bit bummed that I haven't done that. I think there's technically enough for it, but I'm definitely still just like, oh, like there are things that I normally get him that aren't in there. So, although the girls did a pretty killer job, so I don't need to go out to get stuff just to get stuff, but I think I just kind of miss the experience. That's probably a better way of putting it. There's gonna be plenty in there. He'll be fine. Watch me still go out and buy stuff. And then I got a few things for the girls, but you guys saw those in the vlog already. Hair ties, those kinds of things you go in here. And then their new brushes. I also got one for Silas as well, because he's been really into doing his hair recently, especially now that he has it cut. He's like feeling it. I think we're good on stocking stuffers. I was expecting to pull this out and be like, it's not enough, I'm gonna have to go back through, blah, blah, blah. But I think it's sufficient. Oh, I also got them, okay, never mind. I thought through a few more things that I got them. I got them those gummy erasers. You know the art erasers that I'm talking about? They're like malleable, it's like stretchy and stuff. I had friends that had this in school and I thought they were so rich. I thought they were loaded because they had like the very special art erasers, and we had like the little pink ones from 3.5 years ago that my older sister had and I inherited somehow, or I borrowed from a friend and never gave back. Like those are the erasers that we had, and then those other kids would have like the artsy ones, and I'd be like, you are loaded. But then again, I also went to a high school where kids drove like Beamers and Range Rovers. So that was not my family. I'm glad that was not my family, but that was definitely not us. We were the hand-me-down eraser people. We were the 1997 Toyota Camry people. Or was it 92? I don't know. Listen, I am grateful for that upbringing for sure though, because it taught us a lot about humility and taught us a lot about putting snacks in stockings, and it doesn't all have to be gifts all the time. So I need to remind myself of that. I got them the expensive rich people erasers. I got them the rich people erasers. They're gonna flip. They're not even gonna know what I'm talking about, but it feels luxurious to me. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the vlog here and go enjoy some time without my baby. All 2.5 minutes. See if I can wash my face. It could happen. Who knows? I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you do in your stockings down below. I was watching someone recently who was talking about how they do things that someone needs in their stockings. Oh, it just dawned on me that I bought even more than erasers. Yeah, I'm not getting anything else for the kids. Like school supplies? We're done for the children. Okay, that's good. I might just like go through Elias's one. Okay, let me know what you do for stockings, not as ideas for me, because I clearly don't need them, but I might read them anyways. What are traditions? What's something you grew up with? Do you have orange Tic Tacs in your family, or chocolate oranges that go in the toes? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't believe we only have, so we only have 5 days left? 4 days left. Holy smokes, because this is going up on the 20th. Okay. Wild. Love you. Mean it. See you tomorrow. Night, guys.